So in this video, we're going to be telling you all about the limited edition anniversary box from Mythical Beards. They've been in business for 2 years now as Mythical Beards, doing a great job over there. So this has 3 specialty scents that are made just for this box, very limited on how you can get these. I'm going to go over all the details with you. 3 great scents, 3 great characters, the whole deal, the whole package I was really impressed with. So welcome, my name's Brian. This is my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel where we try to help you grow your best beard possible. Thank you so much for joining me. And I love what Andrew's doing over at Mythical Beards. He's very particular about his scents. They're very unique. You can tell he puts a lot of time and effort into coming up with the blends himself. When I smell a Mythical Beard scent, I can always tell it's a Mythical Beard scent. Something about, I think part of it's the carrier oils. There's something in that Legend blend. When you put that in, it has a certain smell, and then it kind of figures out ways to use other scents to create a profile where all of that blends together into something that you are going to love having in your beard. And for this particular one, there's 3 exclusive scents, all right? And these are the three of the supreme gods. So we've got Zeus, Odin, and Amun-Ra. So Zeus is the supreme god in Greek mythology. Odin is Norse mythology, and then Amun-Ra is Egyptian mythology. And these are all cologne scents. So I'm going to kind of give you my take on them. So we'll talk about Zeus first of all. So this one is probably the most mainstream out of these. It's kind of a light woodsy cologne. It's ozone, amber, and old woods. The amber gives that just a hint of sweetness, but once again, you kind of do get a little bit of the woods in there, and then definitely a cologne vibe to that. I really enjoy this one. This one's a good everyday wear. So it's a good everyday business type of cologne, something like that. So that one is Zeus. Next up, and I don't know which one's my favorite. It's either Zeus or Amun-Ra is my favorite. And maybe it depends on the day. Maybe they're both my favorites. But anyway, for Amun-Ra, you see the orange and the yellow. My brain, when I got it, thought, okay, this is going to be a citrus. And that's what I get out of it. It's kind of like a citrus cologne. But when I read the profile, it really threw me off. It's like, uh-oh, maybe I messed up. So it is Egyptian musk, fig, and charred wood, and there's nothing about citrus. Sometimes my brain wants to, if I don't know what the profile is, it wants to kind of earmark it as something. And then you go back and read the profile, and then I smell it again. It's like, oh, I see now. I get that. I'm still getting citrus out of this. I'm getting like a dark tangerine cologne is what I get out of it. You definitely get the cologne with the musk. And then every other scent I've ever had with fig in the past has been like a powdery, kind of feminine smell. I don't get that at all with this. And don't be thrown off by the charred wood. Andrew's used that on a lot of different scents that he has, and it does not smell smoky at all. So charred wood just gives you a little more depth, kind of like a tobacco does sometimes with the way it kind of supports and gives more depth to it, a little more hardiness. So that's what that charred wood does for it. But extremely nice cologne. That's probably the most unique one out of the 3. I really enjoy that one. I think you guys will too. And then last up, we have Odin. And Odin is dark tobacco, cologne, and plum berry. So this one is definitely the darkest out of the 3. If you've ever tried any scents from Mythical Beards where Andrew's used tobacco, most of the time it is the main player. It's kind of dominant. That's not the case here. I would call these 3 things pretty equal as far as what hits your nose. So you definitely get the dark tobacco to it, but you also can't miss that cologne in there. It's kind of like an old school cologne. That's got that little bit of that bitterness, that little bit of bitter bite is definitely there. And then the plum berry goes, okay, we're going to make this a little more sweet, so it's not quite so dark. But once again, plum is not a light and bright and airy kind of fruit anyway. So it's a nice hearty blend, the darkest out of the 3. If it were me, I like Zeus and Amun-Ra a little bit better than Odin, unless I'm really in the mood for a darker kind of tobacco cologne scent. And then that's when you would pick the Odin. All right. So I do need to tell you, you've got 4 different options to get these scents. And when they're gone, they're gone. All right. These were made especially for this particular anniversary release. So in order to get the limited edition box, you've got 2 options. You can either get 2 oils of each scent. So 6 oils and a butter in each scent. So that would be 3 butters. So you can get that. That's 9 total items. And that is $150. Okay, you can also add to that, add a balm in each of the 3 scents, and that goes for $175. So that's 12 different items. And then you also can not get the box. If you want just the 3 oils, you can get that for $75. And then if you want just an oil butter combo of each scent, that's $125. All right. And no discount codes are active for this. So you can't use my Banjo 15 code. You can for anything else on the website. You can buy it all at one time if you want, because he has come back and re-released the holiday scents, the Mrs. Claus and the Old Saint Mick, which is your cherry tobacco. Mrs. Claus is like a ginger snap cookie. And then Krampus is a nice Christmas tree kind of fir, and then an orange and mint mixed together. That's one of my favorite all-time Christmas scents. All right, let me know if you've tried these. There's a few of these that have been kind of pre-ordered. So if you actually got the 3 new scents here and got the anniversary box, let us know what you think. And if you order it after the fact, come back and let us know how you like these 3 scents. I really enjoy those. All right, that's all I have for this video. Make sure you check out Mythical Beards. And as always, I appreciate you watching. We'll see you soon.